It feels MPL Arena, now the Arena of Champions.
That's right.
I love it.
I'll tell you what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like a champion. We haven't even seen who wins in this first bout. We haven't even seen who goes out to Riyadh. But I'm going to tell you now, whatever you're expecting it's going to be greater. Whatever we see here is going to be greater than whatever you have going on in your heads, ladies and gentlemen.
Can't wait to see it. Again, Blacklist International, Manana Evos. We had an amazing opening, and I can't wait to talk more about this game. But first, like we always do, the tradition, let's welcome out our marshals, of course, to keep the fairness and the integrity of the game upon us. And it's our boys doing an amazing job once again to kick us off in the playoffs here. It's Jeff, Chico, Patrick, Wilbert, and man, they're just as excited to see this all unfold. Now, let's go ahead and welcome out the teams to the stage.
When the world said they were dusted and done for, they redefined the ultimate bonding experience into something deadly. Championship mindset activate. It's Blacklist Enter!
Master of Movie Strategy Blacklist International versus first match between.
They finished their 3 seasons long story of returning to the playoffs. But they prove that to make it past play-ins, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. You can break the code instead. Roar for Minana Evos!
Like how to increase my volume.
This match is the first elimination match of the play-ins round, and it's a best of 5 series. The coaches are Coach Bonchan and Coach Imba DJ. Champion Serena, who will be the first to fall? Who will survive? Blacklist International versus Minana Evos.
And there we have it. The teams are ready to rock and roll here, but let's start it off by roll calling Blacklist International.
That's Oheb on the goal lane, Jungle, you and the mid lane, Edward on the XP, and of course Haji on the roam. These guys looking really incredible. Obviously the younger generation of Blacklist International, they have actually been proving really strong. And the hero picks, we're going to have to talk about that soon. And the Frederick, will it be available today? And maybe, I wonder, if they have other things in store for us.
Well, let us know, because what's in store for across from them.
So, आज चाहिँ हामी के गर्छौं भन्दाखेरि we will try to analyze the drafts हुन्छ नि live. Live गर्ने, live strike गर्ने. And for this, I have to
in the new meta. So I'm excited. I'm refreshed. These numbers, throw them out the door. It's because we don't know how they interact with the new meta. Coach Imbadije, Coach Bitoy, Coach Super Kurt.
Finally guys, हामी 200 subscriber पनि पुगिसकेको छ हैन. It's a great milestone for me.
We saw some changes, of course, go through Manana Evos, but this time, and even when we look at the team head-to-head, man, we can't actually take all this for face value just yet because of how things have changed. But real quick, anything that stands out here.
Oheb Sensui, UA, Edward, Haji. अहिले तपाईको उयो चाहिँ छैन यसमा हाम्रो ओमाई भेनस र वाइज छैन. त्यो छैन हो. I will try to share this link with my buddies so that they can also watch this live with me.
Blacklist International have been able to get to this spot, but through, like you mentioned, like quite high effort, lucky breaks sometimes. So I feel like Minana Evos definitely those numbers really did not do them justice.
Yeah, and let's see, because these guys, we saw the anatomy of a legend. If you joined us for that opening part leading into this, Haji and Spider Miles. We know really the impact that Haji has had overall in his career, and Spider Miles, for some viewers out there, especially internationally, you know, his they saw him for the first time really in this season, maybe for some of them, but they saw how much of an impact. Because I remember getting questions before like, man, Spider Miles is just getting banned out like they've seen previously from the team across from them in history, right? Is he that good on these roams, on these roam picks? And that answers the question. The respect is there, but also we have to dig into the keys to victory here brought to us by Infinix.
You gotta change the question. It's not if Spider Mouse is good. Is he still good?
Wait a second.
Has not been kind to many different strategies. I'm looking at Nolan. I'm looking at Joy. But here we are with the Infinix keys to victory.
Live chat challenging
Banana Evo's identity. Check if that's still what they want to do after that patch. Banana Evos, they gotta prepare for Sui's deep jungle hero pool. It was but 9 months ago that they
आराम से quack quack. So we're going on the draft phase. So what they will require is they will require roam, blacklist. They will require image. They will require hyper, and they will require gold. They will require XP. Same goes for Evos. They will require what they will require. They will require mage. They need hyper. They need gold, and they need XP. Okay. So for the bans, they can go for. I guess they will ban Harith. They will ban Angela. They will ban Nathan. They will ban Angela. They will ban Harith.
And on paper, Blacklist actually prefers red side in the draft. So now it seems there has been a change in the winds for Blacklist International. It seems like they have something up their sleeves, and this might actually be playing to the strength of their endurance. They're going to 5 games. They know that, so now they want to start off strong, maybe get that point in, start strong with the draft with that first big gambit.
Well, let's see if that happens, but also for all you guys watching on TikTok, don't forget to head over to our official TikTok page, join the lottery.
That's right, just open your TikTok app, go to the MPL Philippines TikTok channel, that's at MPLPH.
They may ban cheap also.
On the official live stream.
I know. They may ban cheap.
Get those rewards on the top left corner of your screen.
There it is. Make sure you guys join that, and don't forget too, I believe there's a 2,000 diamonds up for grabs as well. And so make sure you join everything that we have for you guys here. Now we're just moments away from this draft to kick off here. And I know we've had a break, gentlemen, you know, and we've been watching some of the other happenings around the leagues going around the world. And we know, I guess you could say, the meta has been set in. It's set in really well. And if you look at the rest of the world, there's still some surprises popping up, right? Real quick, too, there's today's schedule, Blacklist versus Manana Evos, and we'll see who moves on later. Now to the draft, as we get ready for this to kick off in game number 1.
They may ban Fredrin and
somebody going home, and we got the fancy
Barretts.
countdown as well.
All right.
Man, the crowd is ready for this one, as both teams have a huge showing for both sides here for us. And I can't wait to see it unfold. Now, as we wait for that to pop up, are we still expecting the Spider Miles bans coming through? Okay, there's the first 3.
Okay, boys, the draft phase is about to start now. And yeah, okay, Matilda, I forgot about Matilda. And this Louis, they didn't ban Chip, they banned Louis.
But you know what? It just does affect how they turn the draft around.
So they banned Arlott, they banned this Louis, they banned Angela, they banned Faramis, and they banned Matilda. So they didn't ban Harith. I guess they will ban Harith. They may ban Harith, Harith ban हुन सक्छ. They may ban Fredrin. Yes, they banned Harith as expected. So this is live, as you can see. So the first pick is Fredrin. That's very obvious, and they may go for Barretts. They will go for Barretts. And Nathan.
Fredrin is still him for that jungle pick. We'll see what the answer is going to be, though, for Manana Evos.
They will go for Nathan and Barretts.
Real quick, the effects we have behind us that we have seen in the past as well on the monitors. I'm looking at the crowd's reaction, man. They are loving it. So with that, I'm wondering, does Manana Evos specifically pick up their jungle pick now? Can they wait for
this Barretts is really good right now.
Go ahead and lock in. Okay, that sounds like
Barrett's
go this
and
route anyway. Picked up Barrett's and the
Moskov.
Yeah, Moscow
Well, they
has been
didn't.
doing
That
good
means they will
stuff
get Nathan
all around the world.
or Roger.
Time that he has been seen in MPL Philippines.
They have to get 1 mm, otherwise they're gonna ban it. So they need to get Blacklist needs to get an mm.
They're looking to correct that.
They will get Nathan or either Roger,
This monster
and
space in the goal.
they will
It's actually
get
very difficult to
an
do.
XP
A
laner,
lot of times when the Moscow goes past 15 minutes,
or maybe
15
this
minutes, you can really expand
Vexana.
your really
Vexana, either Vexana,
attack speed.
Nathan, Roger.
Yeah, it's I guess
Let's see draft कैसे होगा उसके बाद देखेंगे. But I guess they will go for this Nathan or Roger. They will get 1 mm, and they will try to get Vexana because Vexana is gonna be a problem for this Fredrin.
Here we go with the Edith. Likely
They didn't get. They got.
and of course they pick
Oh, they got Vexana as expected, and they got this Edith. They didn't go for Nathan. That means they will get what?
International.
Even
They
with
will
the
go
patch,
for.
right? Like, people have already been used to seeing Vexana in the
I guess they will not go for
Honestly,
that. I
with
think.
that
I
Edith,
guess they will go for a
flexible,
XP lane.
XP lane's still pretty good.
this is still the
What
6
should they
against
get?
6, gentlemen. You saw there
They needs an XP lane, and me is right.
leads the steals in Lord's
They can either go for
and
XP lane or a maze.
because if you were watching during that
Maze में तो वैसे they will not pick because they haven't picked. So I guess XP lane is good. Yuzong can be good pick here,
steals off, and it's kind of crazy that you actually need to
or Lapu Lapu or Yuzong.
specifically against Sensui alone. And so with that,
Maybe.
to round out that
So
first
they go
phase,
for they went for Minotaur.
up and locked in from
Why Minotaur?
Oh, that's a hero that
Nah.
Blacklist actually
Yuzong
favors
was a good
banning.
pick here.
They like banning Minotaur.
So they will ban.
Banned for them
So they will ban their
across
XP lane.
So now that
Nah, and they also need to get their XP. That means they have to ban.
that he's very comfortable with.
They will ban their gold lane.
He's actually been playing the Barats because
They banned they will ban Nathan after this. Nathan.
ban. The Hellcat ban
They Blacklist has to ban XP lane. Yuzong ban करने से भी होगा, Lapu Lapu करने से भी होगा. Because Yuzong is gonna be a problem. Terry's ला उतना problem नहीं देगा ना Vexana को.
call it a
Yuzong
day.
is gonna be a problem.
That Hellcat, it's very doable.
Yeah, I think this is one of the major things that happened after the patch. Like, people have been starting
XP
to
lane.
realize
मेरा
that
hero
the
list
first
किधर चला
special
गया मेरे को hero list देखना
Indonesia's
पड़ेगा.
the first one to feel the impact of his hero revamp.
Yeah,
किधर
definitely.
गया hero
And,
list?
I wouldn't be surprised if we do see
Where is my
Hellcat
hero
slip
list?
through the cracks throughout at least these next 5 days for the playoffs, and have an impact, of course, you know, with the way that's changed. So these last couple bans going to come out here. We know gold lane's still up for grabs.
It's
We
an
saw
Nathan
so
ban,
much
bro.
Aerith
It's an
before
Nathan
it is
ban.
banned out this time around. So I'm wondering, right, what do you want to match up against the Mozkov for Blacklist International?
All right, Blacks International, you're looking at their choices. You can put a Nathan, you can put a Claude on.
If they ban Nathan, they will pick Roger maybe.
And both are solid pickups.
They will try to get Roger.
And, are
What did they ban?
choices, but
They banned CC. Nah,
the CC is actually one of Edward's best
CC
picks
was not a
in the
good
regular
ban.
season, and the fact
They
that
should have banned
Banana
Nathan.
goes onto it makes sure that the engagement on the Barat
So they will ban. They should ban an XP lane. That will give a problem to this Vexana.
Those stats, man. I know you
If I was there, I would ban an XP lane.
as well, Rockhart, because who's in the crowd cheering there?
We have a very interesting crowd here for Blacklist International. Some homecoming.
I was gonna say it's funny seeing them out there, right?
That CC ban was unnecessary.
Of course, but so, and I like the fact that you have this discussion.
Probably will get a Yuzong.
different shades of
Maybe.
because you're gonna see
Because the
obviously
mates already picked na.
in this matchup,
So
but
if they get an XP lane, it will also reduce the hero pool for the black. They can even get this Benedetta also.
this Minotaur pick, especially
Benedetta is a good pick here, so that Edward can't play Benedetta.
it's hype, and look at that.
You don't want to give
Go out here to support
this Edward Benedetta to. That's one.
And one of Manjean's teammates. Or, no, enemies. Sorry.
bitter rivals.
Bitter
Better
rivals.
rivals.
Okay, here we
To
go.
still.
There it is.
Oh, they got the Yuzong. Okay.
Gonna dive onto the Vexana and whatever the
So either
gold laner
Benedetta or
on.
Yuzong. So they will get Benedetta, I
Hunt
guess,
down the
or
Nathan,
not.
hunt down the Claude, if
So
ever.
they need someone who can go for this MM.
They're looking for a gold laner here,
So
and
they
an
need,
XP laner.
you know,
Okay.
XP lane
Bulky lineup we have
and
here right now for
Lapu Lapu.
almost all
Nah, Lapu Lapu won't
is
work here.
physical damage.
They need someone who can use Eve. Nah, Eve also won't work. Won't work.
You can put a Benedetta.
They need someone who God. You can be a good pick here.
Oh, there's the Claude.
What did I say? I hate it when I'm right. Oh wait, what?
What?
Where's the Benedetta?
Oh no! They had already picked the maze. Nah, that's why.
No, we had
So
this
they
happen in
picked
the
it
regular
for
season
Edward
where
this
we
week.
showed Khalid, but it
directly for that person.
It's Benedetta. It's
More
written
than this one.
there. Oh, yeah, it's a Benedetta.
I take it back.
So if they will, then they need some amaze.
All right, that's locked in. And
God can be a good pick here.
of course being picked up here.
मेरो hero list कता गयो?
Going against that Moskov. And now this last pick, what are we feeling from Manana?
Very
Still need a
heavy.
mid laner, gentlemen. And the Valentina is the last one left. No Faramis,
Yeah.
no Lo Yi,
No
no
Novaria.
Lilia,
Not
no
even
Novaria,
Lilia, right? So
no Vex.
Where is my hero list?
That's all that's left.
that is a tricky position Minana's in right now in terms
The
of
Val.
mid lane.
And then if you pick the Val,
They will get a mage
So
who has
Lance,
glowing wand and ice queen wand.
what's in your pool?
Okay, that was
लिलिया तो बैन कर दिया इसलिए गॉड होता तो अच्छा होता.
what I was thinking.
Aurora.
Wait, Aurora, okay.
all right.
This has actually
Aurora won't work here.
for a few teams already.
TNC pro
Yeah,
team.
TNC,
Used
right.
to rock it a lot in the
It
regular
was
season.
pretty good. Hatred played it
Optimistically speaking, it was pretty good.
on its own, just on its own, right? It didn't
Yeah.
really mesh well with a comp. That's the problem.
In a vacuum.
Alphabetical
yes.
tank.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
here
if
it
you
is. Here
think
it is.
about
I got it. I got
The
it,
amount of
guys.
CC here from Manana Evos.
You know, मेज में कौन ले सकता था वो लोग? God ले सकता था.
Yeah, because
They could even go for this. You know, Eve maybe, but you can zone out. So the good option was God instead of that Aurora. And for this fighter for Blacklist International,
I think it's really playing around the multitude of CC.
you know, they could. Fighter तो अच्छा ही ले लिया उन लोगों ने. Khalid is good for Moscow. He can directly jump on him. Na. So the only person you have to, you know, zone out in the late game is that Moscow. After that, Blacklist can win the match. But if Moscow can just free it from the backward, then it's going to be difficult for Blacklist International. So it depends on the Edward. Edward कैसे खेलेगा उसमें depend होगा.
But also remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint.
That's right.
You gotta take your time.
Just let me
with your
look at the
stats,
draft
take
again.
your
ठीक है. उसके
time
बाद मैं कहूँगा कि कैसे
endurance, because
कौन जीत सकता है इस मैच को. The probability.
whoever wins is facing off against a fresh, fanatic Onyx that's been watching from the sides.
यदि God ले लेता तो, you know, it would be really difficult for the Blacklist International to win against them.
But is it reliable damage that's coming up after? You're only really looking at the Moskov and the Aurora. What if one of them gets popped prior to the major engagement?
I mean, that's the thing, right? Banana Evos' lineup feels very powerful, but it has to be done in a very specific order. That crowd control cannot all go in at the same time.
That's right.
And if that chain gets disrupted, it can really be deadly.
2.0 no cap. Live draft prediction
Manana Evos,
analysis.
Barrett's alone. Barrett's in the Fredrin. Like, the beginning turtle dances alone are so crucial with this.
Yep.
Because, again, we're talking about the fact that it's Sensui one. He's on that comfort pick. They picked it up first pick. So you really want to be able to establish your momentum if you're Manana Evos going forward here. And that starts with that first objective, that first turtle.
Yep, not to mention that this is Shinsui's Fredrin. I'm assuming that it's going to be rocking the support.
So when will the match start? Oh,
It's nigh
It's taking too long.
down dashes, much faster on the mechanics. And I think that's what explains Blacklist lineup rating. Their laning potential so much higher because again, there's more reliable
then
damage
Zero
across the board. Their
Snowba
mobility also
first
much
CY
higher.
Snowba.
It's
What
just
is
easier for them
this?
to say, we'll do this at any point in the
Sensui,
game. As for
Yuge,
Manana Evos,
Edward,
there's 2 or 3
Haji.
lines of communication and entry points for them to consider before things go their way.
Yeah,
Hmm?
a lot of it actually does rely on like really good shot calling. To be
Sensui,
fair, shot calling
Yuge,
has been always been the
Edward,
issue here
Haji.
for a lot of our teams. Let's see if that's going to change here today.
Well, we're going to find out. The crowd is ready. We're here to kick off.
Haji was
the
used to be their
Champions
maze,
Arena. It's the
maze,
first
right?
match,
Haji is their new
elimination
room,
match
or what?
for Blacklist International.
I'm-
Manana Evos.
Can you guys confirm who used to be their room in the
Situated in the jungle.
past
As we
days?
get ready for this, we'll have to keep track of these rotations, things getting settled in on the jungle specifically. And real quick too, we'll take a look at the emblems in just a second to see if anything sticks out. But, you know, Sensui, hey, he's rocking the concussive blast this time around.
Yep, concussion blast with a let me hold my tongue there. It's actually a
That's-
tank. Fredrin with thrill.
Oh my goodness, ना 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 ना, oh my goodness, तो बहुत पहले क्या उस oh my goodness ने जब छोड़ा उसके बाद
And that can work actually. Pure damage. Every one of your shots.
after oh my goodness left now after that.
With a kill though. Kirk
So they're just clearing the meat, and the tanks are helping them. So Edward lost 1v1 against Yu Zhong. That means he won't be able to reach level 4 in the first turtle fight. That means the advantage side, the advantage goes towards the Minana Evos. I don't know why, but yeah, it's pretty difficult to lane against Yu Zhong actually.
That's the best start you can expect for that Yu Zhong
So that can
matchup.
be a game changer for Minana Evos, since they will be reaching level 4, but Edward won't be able to participate in the first turtle fight, and he may try to he may try to participate, but he won't be that much effective in the first turtle fight. And they're just trying to make sure that Edward doesn't leave much, doesn't reach level 4 for the first team fight. And meanwhile, Minotaur trying to get the vision of the top lane, and see, that's it, boys. That was a great initiation coming from our Haji. They didn't expect it.
And there you go. That's a crowd control available for them, but it's all just that. Crowd control, no damage follow-up. That is Trill going over the blacklist.
Oh my goodness. What a start. A little messy, a little chaotic. But wow, Leo.
I was just going to say, of all of the members of Blacklist in the first minute of the game, the one that can really afford the death would be Edward, because the rest of
they stayed there too
much
much
rotating up
in the bush.
anyways. And that gave Minana Evos, I reckon, in my
so the gold lead is towards Blacklist International now, and let's see in the gold lane. Okay, OAV is winning in the gold lane, and that Moscow just missed 1 million.
And they got it right there.
That's actually a pretty good timing, because some of the members of Minana were not level 4 yet. Yeah. So they timed it perfectly, or they
Edith really good right now in the roam, I can see that.
That's right, they thought they got it. But
Edith is really
read
good.
the room and saw the entry point, and now they're sitting at a 500 gold lead. Nana was now in recovery mode. That does not mean that this the second Lord in a minute is just clearly blacklists.
Yeah.
I think
let's see in the late game what happens.
The key is they gotta start checking themselves, man. Check these bushes.
And you see that item pickup already from Edward has that halberd available now.
Boy.
He was the first blood to Banana. Then he gets 2 kills out of the last exchange, and now he has solved the deal.
The problem is that you don't have that glowing wand and ice queen wand in your team. It's kind of ube bhanum na haina, what Blacklist is playing. It's kind of hybrid kind of ube. They have that sustain, but they don't. What the problem is, they don't have that support. What the Minana Evos has.
Hasn't been that long.
Yep. And this stat.
Most of the players in the Blacklist International have lifesteal. That's kind of sustainable.
Played around with the Pride of Ice, and now Edward has to make his way out, or will he? Are you trapped here with me, or am I trapped here with you?
Blacklist International committing some kind of mistake in the triangle side.
Showing at least they have some fight in them.
They at least get Sensui down from that. Still whittling down the gold a little bit. It wasn't anything crazy to begin
Khalid pick भएको थियो हैन यहाँ त
Well, how long did it take?
I thought Edward had picked Khalid, but what the hell?
Anything is better than
Khalid pick गरेको थियो त Edwardले त. How come he is playing Benedetta?
Last exchange went minutes ago, so they're going to go ahead and start up this turtle. Both teams getting a position. You can already see Casey making his way as well. Ooh. Let's see if they get in this position. Domeng and Oheb just farming up.
Or am I dreaming?
Yue had just picked up a necklace of Durans, so you're going to stop Kirk, you're going to stop Miles, even Kaizen from getting some...
The main problem is going to be this Minotaur in the late game, since they have a little bit of sustain.
Queen's wings, so he knows that he has to be the target more often than not. So he has 2 layers now protection.
Till mid game, the Aurora can do everything, but after that, guy will get Athena, maybe Radiant Armor. After that, it's going to be really difficult.
Actually could really come in clutch later, and sometimes that's something that you don't really expect, especially.
But yes, this Moscow can,
You're right. That could be deadly, and this could be
do something, because he will get the Demon Hunter.
Good start, especially that first item, because really for
But here is Claude and this, 18th who can join him out.
Drop the ultimate, try to freeze down as much as you can. Okay, they're not going to hold on. He's going for
Charges straight for it, and of course the stun is going to come in clutch. Good freezing coming in from Inanna, and the damage is true. Not even Haji can withstand it. And Sensui falling soon as well. Kirk with a double kill.
No, they are not executing the draft properly.
Striking back here, and yes, Kirk back on the board with this Yuzhong. What a setup and play there from Manana.
Nothing comes for free.
Actually, Haji is not their tank player. Who is their tank player? The name of the tank player.
Agent Zero was
What is the name of the tank player?
his
What
way
is the name
into
of
a
the tank
turtle, rather a
player?
turret tank, setting up another amazing turtle for Blacks International. That's the long lane. Edward has been living in the long lane.
Tank player of Blacklist
Pioneered the Lord Dance. So now
International.
take control of the lower lane too.
Oh, that is a lot of gold going to their pockets. What will Manana do in response, though? They're getting ready to set up a fight, maybe. But don't forget, Blacklist also has a free man unit that's quite strong with crowd control, and they can get even an internal guard on their side.
This is funny because, you know, both teams have their own forms of
It's
Ube,
the
and this is like
old-
the
the old
most
roster.
action Ube playstyle has seen early on, I feel like. For the most part, like usually it's a slow kind of build up. Hold on, Kirk. Oh, Kirk
The gold lead is not that very much.
Easily 1v1 mono
It's just, you know,
no problemo here.
Now it is just
but
how
he
much
just,
it is.
what,
It is just 200
get away
gold.
with the dragon form?
He had ult and he had Petrify. That is an interesting turn of events.
Yeah, slow down a bit here, and nom 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 goes the dinosaur here. Kaizen fighting off again. That crowd control we're talking about here. Boy, Manana really getting full on here. But here comes Oheb with that blazing duet, just tearing it up. Quite
That
easily.
OAB has got purified, that's why
And another
Aurora
tower
will have a
down. So
problem,
much
and
gold
plus
inside
this
of the agents.
Edward can directly jump on you.
Very engagement wherein you could have sworn Minana was ahead.
There is no one to, you know, just poke this
and their coalition.
Fredrin.
A lot of reliable damage now. Yes, there was an amazing Minoan Fury, but was the damage going to the right targets? And Sui could have
That was a
died.
bad
Sui was
kind of
frozen for a
thesis,
good
I think,
solid
coming up from
second and a half,
Ibos.
but no one was hitting him. And that's because Doming was down bottom. Doming was pushing.
Main problem is
Now,
gonna be
Minana
Edward
Evos
in the gank.
are clearly behind. For the first time, I think, in this 8-minute bout, I'm going to say now Minana Evos have some thinking to do.
Yeah, and I think even when you look real quick at just how both roams are doing here, you see that a lot, of course, a lot of the deals going for Spider Miles, but the time control that crowd.
Now the game totally depends on this, you know, this Moskov, how he will play the game.
In these team fights, and so we'll see how the adjustments come through. Nana Evos, the fact that they are just working on getting space across the map. Oh, Edward.
Oh, that combo with the Petrify, the electro final blow here could have actually gone a lot done. Right now, with the support of Spider Mouse, he will be fine. And they're going for the re-engage.
Nah, he's dead.
Great stun here coming in from
What the hell he's
no
trying to do?
assist whatsoever needed. But look at that, the bottom lane being pushed again by Blacklist, man.
Ooh.
The game totally depends on Moskov. If he gets the gold and he's able to, you know, farm better, then definitely they will win the game. And towards the Blacklist side, they have lots of things. You know, Haji can set up. Also, that there is Yue who can, you know, directly can you know stun the enemies. There is also Oheb who can directly initiate with the blazing duet. There is Edward also. Sensui also can.
I would say Manana Evos did the best they could given the situation to go ahead and try to set things up. So they're in a good position to
It's very difficult to play the setting tanks in MPL scenario. That's why they tend to play support instead of setting tanks, because you know, unlike in ranked games, it's really difficult to set in MPL. They have very good positions. You can't easily catch them, especially when there is Blacklist in the opponent. So instead going for that, you could also go for this Florin.
Present question is, what if I miss? What if I miss? You can't just throw the spear of destruction willy-nilly and then hope for the best. But again, that's where Spider Miles will now come into play. He has the aim as a marksman. Weirdly enough, you aim Moskov, you aim Doming into a direction and make calls.
What is the goal now? Okay, the gold gap is not so, you know, huge. It's just 1k.
Down to a minimum, a manageable.
But if they will play the team fight, then definitely, you know, there is a high probability that this Blacklist will win.
Northwest of here, throw the spear.
I mean, play-wise, right? Like, all right, we're going for this. We're going diving here.
I would say Aurora is kind of useless in this game.
Now, you know, it's more about when and where.
We'll see if that plays out. Once again, both teams.
She should be really effective right now in this game, right in this time actually in the mid game.
And this
But she is not able to do anything right now.
kind of build up some of that gold. get to the items that they need, of course, for it. But the positioning, the CC that's going to be thrown by Manani is what's crucial here that Blacklist International avoids, and that's why they're taking this so slowly. They want to build up, and there's a big pickup, too, for Spider Miles, getting that task of the Oasis now.
Oh, nice knock up here again. I don't know what the answer is going to be, but there is a back attack here. You know, Fury,
That's the global ultimate coming from Moscow. Okay, Moscow can do something. Moscow can do something.
Doming's going crazy right now. Not for the Lord! Not for the Lord! That Lord assist was huge!
The game really depends on Moscow, not on
What
Aurora.
just happened there?
The Lord happened. Blacklist International timed it well. And now Lancey's the only one left.
Oh, what a disaster!
Oh, man. What looks like a great
not
setup
like
for Manana Evos. And even Domain coming in unleashing, but then trouble struck.
Watch this replay. Oh my
It was
god.
almost perfect. Minana Evos almost wiped out Blacklist International. Again, the whole Spear of Destruction play, the last minute entry by Doming almost paid off.
Yuzong was a very good pick here. Yuzong definitely was a good pick. And, you know,
Little did they know Lord
that
was on Blacklist
Moscow
side.
needs a kind of support, I would say. Florin would be a really good pick. Estes would really work here. And Minotaur is, you know, not so good here. You're gonna have a very hard time. The Moscow can do something in this game.
Positioning there and to deal with that. So, given that whole
Okay, they're trying to force out the meat turret.
turrets down, Lord was already taken care of by Manana Evos.
So the key is patience. Now they will just freeze the lane, or maybe try to get all the jungles, and they will go for the 14-minute Lord.
With what they were able to get themselves,
14-minute 30-second Lord.
now that they've secured.
At the very least, you know what? Minana Evos don't need to panic too much because Moscow scales so well.
Yeah.
They can drag this out to 20 minutes. They'll be fine for sure.
They will just freeze the lane, I guess. Maybe. Or not.
Wiping the waves and controlling the map, Minana Evos is okay.
Yes, they're freezing the lane.
Actually do that. Worst case scenario, there's a threat of a penetration at 15 or 16.
So the gold gap is now huge. It's
They'll
about
get wiped out maybe.
Yeah,
3K.
best case, Doming is able to work the side lanes, get a split push in, and then even try that same play again as they did from the low.
Sensu is already 15 level, and
Looks like it worked.
Barats is just, you know, 14 level, so
Actually,
there
looks
is a
so good.
But they're so good at that
high
meta,
probability
so good at
that
Lord
this
side.
Fredrin is going to win the
Doing this in week
retreat battle. So the Benedetta on the top side will try to, you know, after maybe 20 seconds, he will try to do the passive push. After that, they will go for the Lord Dance.
Base getting the gold, and for Manana Evos, you even saw how much damage Doming has done when he's compared
So in the
to
top, he will go for passive push. Maybe after 10 seconds.
Trying to get those stacks and then go in with that blazing duet. BMI
Yes,
on
now.
out of there.
Now he will go
Doming's
it.
positioning is so much
Go for
more
it. Yes.
crucial,
So he's
especially
going,
as
and
you
the passive push is right there.
then, of
But
course, inspired the amount of damage that he
the
can
passive
put out
push.
in such a small amount of time is massive. But this is again against these heroes like what Haji has on this Edith, Sensui even. They're quite tanky. They're quite durable.
Moscow is dead,
And so that's
probably.
part of the thing. Oh no, Doming.
Nah, he won't go. He's not Albert.
Oh boy.
Alright, he's fine. He senses.
He's not Albert. He's not Albert, boys.
Again, you don't make it to the Champions Arena without having to cut your teeth, alright?
Cut your teeth?
It's a saying.
Is it?
I think.
Wow.
I heard my mom say it one time when I was like 6.
The advantage of Moscow is that he has that global ultimate.
Work here by
That's why he will be able to join the
Doming here.
team fight during the Lord.
His sixth sense knows that something is amiss.
Also for that, Angela, you have an
All you can see
advantage.
in the map is actually,
So the passive push is there. Okay, they can just retreat and go to the Lord now.
if there's something that you can trust with them, it's
Okay,
their
the passive
moving.
push is right there.
The shot calling to stay on your toes, Doming.
Okay, the passive push is there.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't overextend. Obviously, they're still
Yes.
waiting there as well, UA and Edward.
Because
So that's the information.
as strong as Doming is, he can only deal damage to 1 to 2 targets at a time. So if you get caught out, like there's only so much you can do. You can dash out once
Yep.
and then just throw auto attacks in the middle.
Yeah, something else to note is we haven't really seen Kirk do much in the past, what,
Oh, yeah.
6 or 7 minutes?
That's true.
We need to see Kirk do amazing things, and that's going to come off the back of I reckon.
Oh no.
That was a mistake coming from
Massive use of the flicker here.
Blacklist
That could be something that
International.
Banana can use here in the coming Lord fights.
But if
They
that
know
guy
it's coming,
had
they can buy a few more seconds.
not used his Fossil skill, then it would be a really good, huge problem for this Mirana Evo's team.
Yep, that's brains and bronze right there. He saw it coming and he acted on it. Real quick, Kirk needs to come in with a preemptive Black Dragon form, a PDF.
I'm not even gonna try.
Okay, Yuzong can't do anything against this now. What is the name of this? Vexana, because he has bought that Winter Truncheon.
Winter Truncheon. You can see the positioning still happening here. Respecting the lead that Blacklist does.
But there is a chance now that the Blacklist International may win this fight, because the passive tools. No, they won't. They will directly commit, I guess.
Going in, he's looking for trouble here, and he's the one who got found. Ohead can't go in. Blazing Duet already used up, low HP on their marksman, and now it's Domeng, who seems like he's ready to take these fights.
All right, free kill for Blacks International, and it looks like Mirana Evos does not want to leave the scene. This might actually be to their detriment. Oh no!
He's done.
Edward and Agent Zero coming
Blacklist
out
just
on
killed him.
top.
Okay, they will try to zone out and they will go for the Lord.
Hungry.
So they won't come now.
Here, Haji up on front. Sensui taking that Lord, looking really good. Blacklist are right now 7k gold lead.
Abort mission.
Just when he
They got the Lord after, the Lord will spawn at 17 minutes 41 seconds. After 1 second, yes, the Lord has spawned now. And Lord will go the midway. And they will not clear the mid, instead they will clear the side lanes, and the Lord will clear the mid lane itself.
As long as Domeng isn't pressured too much. Oh, Daytona's welcome.
That was a mistake from Edward. Or he will buy the Winter Truncheon. Okay. He's too fast, bro. He's too fast. I told you to, get that Benedetta for yourself, or don't give this to this guy Edward. He's too good on that. Which is comfort pick, bro. The Blacklist has won so many titles just because of this Edward's Benedetta.
They are damaging as much as they can. They're holding it off. What? The minions are alive. They cleared. Oh, they cleared it. That could have been massive. Wait a second.
Blacklist won.
And Blacklist International will take
this I don't know why they picked this Aurora.
In this first best of 5 against Mirana Evos.
All right. This all began.
Plus, it would be really good if they had picked this. What is the name? The Zero? Maybe Florin or Estes would work here.
And that allowed for Mirana Evos to think that they can get away with a contest. Little did they know, and I'm pretty
instead of this Minotaur.
But there was still a 5k gold lead on Blacklist. Yeah. And even if there were failed attempts, there was a pick off that they missed out on. It just wasn't enough. The firepower was way too much. Again, it comes down to a matter of reliable damage. You see that towards that tail end, about 2-3 minutes, it was all on Domeng. If you cannot get Domeng to deal the damage that you expect him to, you have to find another way in. It's just so hard to be Mirana Evos in that last game.
I like that you pointed that out earlier, before the game even started. Like I was saying, yeah, they have a ton of CC, but unfortunately, if they get targeted down, or let's say Domeng got focused on taken out, their damage it tanks. It tanks at that point. And so it was a well-played decision from Blacklist International through that when they found their punishes. And again, you have to commend even Edward to put the pressure on Domeng the way he did. That item switch to pick up that Winter Truncheon to buy some more time, and then eye for an eye out of there. Those little things, those little interactions that people have seen from this legend, Agent Zero, Edward, whatever you want to call him, pays dividends for Blacklist International. A lot of their success here. So with that, again, the lineup was good. I'm not going to say, hey, Mirana Evos' lineup was good.
Yeah,
in theory, like face value, it's there. It's just unfortunate for them that the positioning wasn't in their favor, and Blacklist knew how to punish.
We talked about it, right? The chain of events that have to happen have to be so perfect.
Yeah. For Mirana Evos.
To get it banned.
Yeah, and I don't know, are we going to be naming an MVP that suffered the first blood, right? Is that what we're saying here? Because Edward did really pull a lot of weight.
My battery is low. Wait a second, guys.
Thank you so much. Watchcasters, I'm joined here at the analyst stand with Coach Paolo Expert, the championship winning coach of RRQ Taito. Coach, kamusta?
Okay naman, ayun, pahinga kami ngayon. ESL pa kami, so we're still practicing.
Oh my Venus.
Championship mindset, still
Oh my
practicing
Venus.
even after the regular season of, or the season of MPL Philippines is done. Now, nakita natin ang thrilling ng first game between Blacklist International and Minana Evos. I want to ask you, starting with Blacklist International, what's that one thing that you want to praise?
After this, which match we have? Do we have? So we have. What is the name of this hero? TBD versus FNOP. I'm like this is the first time I'm hearing these names.
And that's why Edward
What are
and
these teams?
MPL
FNOP and
our
TBD.
game. And I have to agree with Coach Paolo, Expert. Champions Arena, masaya ba
What
kayo
is
sa
the name of
performance
this?
ni Edward?
TBD.
That's unanimous. Now, I have a question here. Madalas na natin nakikita yung para sa mga pro players, EXP laners especially, prioritization ng C Halberd.
MPL.
Explain.
I think dahil may Minotaur yung kalaban, may heal, so kailangan talaga nila yun in terms of the teamfight para yung usual kasi yung passive down nag-heal, di ba?
Quick one, Kekechay.
Nakatulong talaga yun para matigas yung heal ng mga kalaban nila.
Goods na goods. Kahit attack speed item siya, di ba? Maganda pa rin naman if you're gonna just take away the healing. And early on here, I want to talk about now Minana Evos. Meron ka bang isang bagay sa mga ginawa nila maybe in the early game that you want to point out?
Para sa akin, for Minana, the advice I would give them is probably sa late game, as a Lord Dance. Si Moskov kasi, kayang-kaya niyang i-1v1 kahit sino sa side lane. So if they utilize the Lord Dance a lot better, they were engaging the team fight too early kasi dapat hinihintay nilang mag-flow muna yung opposite lane minion bago sila makapag-engage fully as a team.
Flow the minion ways.
So probably in the next match, they will ban is Arit. They will ban Angela. They will ban Cheap. They can ban, this Matilda. The confirm hero, which I can guarantee you guys that Matilda will get banned, Angela will get banned, Harriet will get banned, and this Louis will get banned. And Cheap may get banned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one more hero which will get banned is. I don't think Arlott will get banned in the next hero. Arlott is effective, but it is counterable with your positioning. But
Yung Moskov yun, super strong late game. At saka AU damage niya.
probably either they will, get this Edwards, what is the name, Benedetta, or they will ban it. They should ban it, or they should get it. And even if they don't get it, they should play a lineup, which is not countered by this Benedetta.
They already knew that sigurado sa Lord Dances baka doon sila mahirapan. Having someone like the Moskov, diba, with that global presence, kung tumama yung ultimate niya, he'll be able to respond really quickly. Let's take a look at the stats and itemization. One thing that I noted here is, parang more often, parang ang dami ng mid laners din na nagpa-prioritize ng Necklace of Durance, even as the first item. That's usually a point of contention as well for the community. Pero para sa'yo as a coach, what do you think of the Necklace of Durance first item for mid laners?
Other than the obvious
Kids in
anti-heal,
Lancy,
nagbibigay na rin ng cooldown.
UA, OM.
Super effective.
OMG was better than this, Minana was actually.
Yuzhong and Minotaur, which Minana Evos had.
Now, there's something I noted down here between these two teams.
We have your Chaknu. Chaknu is there. What are the name of the players in OMG? One of them is Chaknu, definitely.
In terms of their rotations, maybe, or their prioritizations, do you feel
Actually, Kelra left from OMG and went to owning Philippines.
completely different teams?
Para sa akin,
Our gold standard, golden.
parang ibang blacklist mo ngayon eh. Parang sinasabi ng mga tao na nagsusuper saiyan mode talaga yung blacklist pagdating ng player.
Super Saiyan Blacklist, yung Blacklist,
The only rival of OEV in, OEV and Super Marco in Philippines is considered
in the beginning, within the first
your OMG, Kelra, own Kelra right now. And yes, Peniguti is also definitely there, but
of course,
In the past season, Benicuti did not perform that well. I guess because also he has no family and all, but still, he was really good in the, I guess, M5. No, not M5, M4. He was really good in M4. But in the MSC against, Onik Indonesia, his performance was not good. I guess one of the reasons why this Eco Philippines lost against Onik Indonesia was also Benicuti, especially in the late game when Kiboy was playing this Kadita and this Kyrie was playing Lancelot, I guess, and he was playing, what was he playing? He was playing Beatrix, and as I can remember, this. Yawi was playing Franco, and yes, Yawi was definitely playing Franco, and Kiboy was playing actually, I guess, this Kufra, I guess he was playing Kufra maybe, and what is the name of their main player? Sans was playing actually Kadita, I guess. In the late game, they lost the game because of Benicuti there. But after that, he came back again and he's now good again. He practiced, I guess he improved himself, and he's now again on the top S tier of the gold winners in Philippines. And he's performing really well.
How's everybody doing? Everyone's happy. Sounds like everyone's happy that Blacklist International won that in 15 minutes.
It's been a long while since we've had MPL Philippines, and I am sure with the level of competition na nakita natin dito, especially with what Blacklist International showcased us.
Where are my viewers? No viewers. I'm alone.
Syempre, they're performing with the best they can. Nandito nga si Mom Shu and si Pop Shu. Oh, di ba? Oh, ayan. Nag-cheer na ang ating mga agents. Pero alam mo, Hans, for the first time in MPL, we're gonna have our first official Bahasa Indonesia stream.
You know what, Mara? Let's check on how they're doing. Mirko, Kabe, where are you guys at?
Hi, Mirko. Hi, Kabe.
Hello.
How you guys
Yo, what's up?
doing? Hey. How you doing?
We're doing great, Mara. We're doing great. Me and KB here.
Drax is in prime.
Games. Well, actually, just that one game, but.
Alam mo, ang lakas talaga ng appeal ni Mirko. Sa sobrang lakas. Sobrang lakas na walan tayo ng kuryente doon. Nabalikan natin. Hey, welcome back.
Are they back? Are they back?
Mirko, I was just saying your appeal is so strong that we could not take it, and it went on a blackout mode.
Yeah. I mean, this time, I feel like asking you, Mirko and KB, I want to know what you guys think about that very first game of the MPL Philippines playoffs. Right. They're thinking about it. Thinking about it deep. I think they're talking.
I think they're saying that was really great.
Yeah.
We thought that was awesome. Yeah. That's what
And then
Mirko's
KB
saying.
was like, oh, okay, this is amazing. Everybody else was like, whoa. And then everybody else was like, yeah.
Of course, in 18 minutes. They finished it in 18 minutes. My name is Mirko. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't wait for this to go to game 5. Yeah, okay, that's what they said.
Okay, we're gonna wait until we could hear what they're saying. What about for you? Were there any surprises for you during that time?
I mean, honestly, I was very surprised with the way nila, the execution of the game. Kasi technically, these two teams are somewhat waiting for the right time to strike. Pero in this matchup, hindi ganun yung nangyari. Una pa lang, bugbugan na kagad. Una pa lang, may 1v1 play stat. There wasn't even a Lord fight just yet. There were many fights that were away from objectives. And I feel like for the next preceding games, marami pa tayo makikita ganun.
Alam mo, best of 5 to. Anything can happen. But you know how about, let's go straight to game 2. And we're gonna go back to our casters. Paso.
So, after maybe 2 minutes, the draft will start again, and so Let's see what they will ban. Probably they will ban Harith, they will ban Angela, they will ban Cheap, maybe they will ban Matilda. Matilda, Angela is confirmed banned, you know. Matilda and Angela, you should not open these two heroes. Matilda, Angela, and Harith, you should ban. And you should also ban this. You should also ban this Louis. Louis is actually somewhat counterable. Still, it is, you know, kind of nuisance in the team fight. Suddenly, someone appears on the back of you, and suddenly he starts. Maybe the fighter will come on back of you, behind you. I mean, not back of you, behind you. It's gonna be a nuisance.
Actually, nakita ko pa kanina nung pinaprepare yung mga ginagamit na cellphone ng mga players namin.
Nakita din natin ang matinding outplay ni Mr. Eduardo.
Meron pa nga moment, di ba, sa game na parang tayong tatlo ay natahimik din.
Kasi kung hindi nyo na itatanong, pati kami umiikot dito, nanonood.
Oo, sinisilip din namin yan.
Ngayon lang kasi yung pagkakataon na meron kaming malaking TV dito. Tapos ini-enjoy namin yung energy ng crowd.
Dati ito lang yung pinapanood natin, pero nung nakita na parang maging ako, nagulat ako, uy, may setup na ginawa si Kuya Imam God. Tapos, ang tanong dito, yung Minana, parang may nararamdaman akong
Anong nararamdaman mo?
May nararamdaman akong jitter factor eh. Big words yun Jitter factor.
Wow. JF.
Naintindihan mo yun, yung jitter factor?
Oo naman.
Ganun, no? May
konting
na-feel ako na parang may onting kamay.
Siguro parang yung sa execution, oo nga, parang dumudulas minsan eh.
Pero ikaw sa ganitong pagkakataon, huwag kang madulas dahil available na nga MPL Philippines livestream ang guessing game sa TikTok.
Manood ng MPL matches sa TikTok para makasali sa guessing game. Bago nga to, para suportahan ang inyong team at manalo ng game.
Paano makasali? Pumunta lang sa TikTok, pumunta sa MPL Philippines TikTok channel at MPLPH_official. Pindutin ang ating official live stream at pindutin ang ongoing guessing game para suportahan ang paborito niyong team at manalo ng points. Yun
ang complete example kung bakit kailangan mo talaga maging active sa TikTok.
Oo, kaya kahit kayo mga nandito sa venue, go!
Pwede nyo diba, habang nanonood kayo ngayon, panoorin nyo rin sa phone.
MPLception, kung gusto nyo mag-comment, comment lang kayo dyan.
Binabasa namin yan. Go ahead and bring down your mismong insight sa draft. Kasi again, nagkakaroon tayo ng giveaway sa mga diamonds at syempre ngayon, dahil nga kanina, may goodie bag lottery. Kung game best of 5, dapat abangan mo din kung kailan ka pipindot.
Abangan nyo lahat yan, especially to everyone and especially to the international viewers. Kaya nga rin tayo merong international stream. I think eto na tingin ko yung game 1 important yan sa best of 5. Ano yan yan yung pang mo
yung momentum starter.
Starter mo Tsaka yung blacklist known kasi sila sa gapang games.
Oo, pero yung kanina naging performance nila, parang sila yung nagpagapang din ng kalaban nila.
Dito din natin ang Blacklist International how they went in history kanina kung paano nga inangat din ng mga throwaways ni Oh My Venus and Wise.
How many people are watching?
Ang influence ng lakas ng Pinas.
The only person who is watching is myself and me. No one else.
Kung babalakan din natin, sabi about Minana Evos. Madaming times na nag-pressure dito ang mismong side lane din. Nagkulang sila sa damage. They were ants of the layer skills. Kaso nga, that was the answer. Anong follow-up damage kung maputulan or mapapitasan sila ng isa?
Tingin ko, go back to the roots na yung Minana. Kung gano'n. Kaso ang problem, pinaprayoban kasi yung Paramis Matilda. So napipilitan sila dito na kumuha ng action type din na
para may counter goal.
So, we going for the draft again?
Siguro tinry baguhin ng Minana Evos kasi diba ang trend nila before, pagka na-ban yung Rafaela, yung Este, yung mga Matilda pala, dinediretso nilang Florin,
or rumerekta sila Rafa
Oo, kaya Rafa, any of those heroes. So, magbabago yata ngayon ang ating drafting. Dahil yun nga, blue side naman ngayon ang Minana Evos. So, inuna nila yung Arlot and even Louie.
At may priority sila ngayon sa gusto nilang kunin. Again, Coach Ponchan respecting also the Angel and the Harith na ngayon. Ang Harith even in our games, napakahirap talaga. Para sa it's an anti-marksman hero na pwede
So, they banned Harith, like as I told you. They banned Angela also. And they banned Louie. And I don't know why they're banning Arlot. Maybe respect ban. So, they're banning this Edith and Matilda.
Hindi ko Faramis yung maganda dito kasi ginagawa nila yung parang Fredrin is the full
So they got Fredrin. They will go Barretts, maybe. They will go in Baxia. And they will go for who? Faramis. They will go for Valentina and Terizla. Go for Valentina and Terizla, bro. If I was there, then I would definitely pick Valentina and Terizla. You can even, after that you can go for Florin. So Valentina and Terizla is good. So they went for Moscow instead. So what they will go for? They will go for Valentina. No, Valentina. So they went for Florin. I mean Novaria. Oh, Minana again. Doing some kind of different things. They will probably go for what? Florin. For Benedetta. Okay. They went for Benedetta. So probably they will go for Thamuz. So definitely what is the ban coming from? I can predict from Blacklist is one is Thamuz. So they will ban Thamuz, I guess. So they banned the CC. So Minana Evo should definitely ban a good, MM. For example, Natan, they should ban Natan. Maybe they can ban Claude also. They should ban, I guess, Natan, and they should ban this Roger. If I was in the blacklist, I would definitely ban Terizla, and the another hero that I would ban was the another hero which I would ban was Terizla, and probably what other hero I would ban? What is the name of that hero? Terizla and Thamuz I would ban.
As well as the CC. Also, isang favorite din na, favored nga na iban out ang we can actually agree na pwede rin din ang Baksha na yung jungler dito, but so far parang they're trying to do this because
so they need to ban an MM. So they should ban an MM. They should ban an MM. They banned the cheap. Too scared of cheap. Or they already have Novaria. Why to ban cheap? You can get the vision, bro. But still cheap is very powerful, that's why. But they should probably get the Valentina if they want. But they can also go for Florin. Double UV strategy. Or Estes maybe. Estes or Florin. Or they can get the Terizla also. Or Thamuz maybe. No, not Thamuz. They should get a good support. Or maybe Gold Lane. Gold Lane though already picked, that's why there is open. Claude. So they don't want to give Claude. Or no. They already picked Moskov. They should get a Thamuz, a Terizla, and they should get a Florin. Otherwise, Minana is going to lose this match again. That's for sure.
Kasi pinupuro ko yung ubi halay eh.
Parang ganun yung gustong gawin ng kaya kailangan nila ng catch. Ayun yung catch nila, yung Terizla.
Ayun nga, kinuha na yung
Okay, so they went for Terizla, see, is expected. And they also went for this.
Novaria Room.
Novaria Room.
Medyo goals yung i-roam natin. Kasi it's a good point na nakita mo ito agad, Manji. Kasi you were talking about the Valentina early on dahil nga merong Faramis. Kung extended team fights kang Binanat yung Minotaur, gusto nilang gawin to against Black Ice International. Kaso tanong nga lang, yung backline kailangan depensa agad. Sino magdedepensa ngayon ng backline ngayon na either for the Moscow or for the Novaria?
So they need, Maze. So Florin is a good pick here. Double Luga is going to be a good pick here. Or maybe another, support. Maybe Estes or maybe anything will work.
usually maganda din kapag sagot sa
Okay, so why they actually picked this hero is to make sure that it will become easier for Baxia to get the retry. त्यसको लागि चाहिँ they pick the Grok. So there was two possibilities. Either you pick a stunner for your roam, I mean for you to help your jungle to get the retribution, or you can get the double Ube strategy. It's kind of 50-50, the Rix is. With the Ube you can easily win the team fight, and with that Grok you can secure your retribution in the late game. But Rafaela would also work there, not a problem.
Well, pati nga yung lineup rating in favor for Blacklist International kasi pinag-usapan natin kanina on how the backline will be penetrated for Menana Evos. So either you force out because there were moments in the game kanina na napo-force out nga. But it's game number 2. Ito ng Blacklist International or babangon nga ba ang Menana Evos for this game?
Making natin na difference dito in terms of pagkuha ng jungle is tumulong si Domeng. Uy, puti ka na.
Muntik pang manakaw ni Haji.
Parang kanina pa nagkakaroon ng pangbibiglang plays.
Action to.
At ginamit din niya nga yung flicker agad-agad to delay that Fredrin sa first minute of this game.
Pero good attempt para kay Haji dito. May vision siyang makukuha. Pero tutulungan siya ni Nalansi at ni Spider Miles.
So parang ang nangyayari dito since more on the mages yung
So normal things going on in the map. What the hell is Fredrin doing? Oh my god.
Na-miscalculate niya yung damage ng purple. May hindi ng onting segundo dito. Si Kuya Kaizen.
Well, bumaba din sa hila din doon. And slowly the delay na ginagawa nga dito ni Haji.
Nah, that's a bad choice. Go, Fredrin, do your thing.
Saan manggagaling yung Menana Evos? Kasi atin until early game pa lang madaming pwedeng maikutan dito si UA for force out, even for ganks. Kaya nga nakapantay din dito sa XP kasi that was the first priority sa game number 1.
Tsaka yung din dito, vision na binibigay ni Haji. Take note because of the Petrify and the Crack.
Baxia already level 4, Fredrin only on level 3 right now.
At parang same pala, no? Kulot at saka Moscow pa rin.
Yan ulit, laruan lang yan
Mamaya pa natin magkakaanuhan yan. Pero kanina dun sa first game natin, nagkaroon na ganun ng setup play doon sa may turtle spawn para sa Blacklist International. Pwede lang i-replicate para sila yung mauna. Pwede namang kontrahin dito ng Menana Evos.
Speaking of kontra, Domeng also hitting level 4. Pero Kaizen, may posisyon ngayon ng Menana Evos. But Haji, hindi siya
Uima! That was a nice set coming from Menana, but no follow-up. Even though Grok, stunned that guy, still Menana was able to get that retribution.
Maganda yung paggamit niya din dito ng kanyang taunt. And during that moment, walang ibang resources dito para sa Menana Evos.
The problem is gonna be this Terizla because the counter for Ube strategy is Terizla, and in the back when Beatrix was really good, that splash damage wala gun was really good against this Ube strategy. Terizla will set, and why they are doing it. This is actually Novere will alt all the people who are near. Since if you want to make sure that this he's dead. If you want to make this strategy effective, this Ube strategy, then you need the people to be around you. You need the people to be around you, and at that time this Noveria can directly use her alt, and everyone will be targeted. I mean, everyone will be locked down, and after that everyone is getting marked, then it will be easier for this Terizla to use his alt. So that's the point here. But as I expected, I told you guys that they will pick. They should definitely get this. Terizla. It's a good pick right here, and this Novere also is a good pick. But they should only be fighting during the this Turtle and Lord fight, and they should not fight like this just for a single minion.
Grabe yung yung delay dito na pagkakagamit ni US sa IMU niya na
Minana is not playing objective.
0.2389 seconds.
But just back out, bro. What are you doing?
Kailangan niya i-calculate kung kailan niya gagamitin yung mga skills niya. Again, mas prolong ka pagdating sa teamfight, ikaw mas may edge. Yun ang ginagawa dito ng Blacklist International. Pwede na lang i-replicate dito sa ating turtle objective. And ito yung binabanggit natin na pwedeng pang-reset, nag-rock sa objective.
It's the combo with the fireman and the Grok. So kung kailangan pa ulit-ulit nila.
So does the Valentina have result? No. Oh yes, yes. Oh, he didn't steal the ult of that Faramis now, right now. So he definitely needs it first to start the team fight.
Folks coming out from Lancy, hindi tatama dito yung pukol. Spider-Man ay magbabak na. Hindi pa rin titigilan muna ni Kaizen.
They may win this match. Minana Ibos may win this match because they have won the draft. Because of this Noveria and Terisla.
No Grok block. Free turtle para kay Minana.
You know, but in the late game, it's, you know, it totally depends. If this, you know, what is the name of this hero? Faramis, since Faramis has got his flicker. And I don't know why OEB is using this sprint. Why is he using this sprint? He needs flicker in this match, or maybe, you know, this purify. He needs purify in this match. Maybe misclick.
More on hiwa-hiwalay naman. So merong swift crossbow dito si Oheb. Actually, pa isa-isa niyang binuunin na. Nag-chop suey muna siya. Tapos dumiretso corrosion side kanina dito si
You already have so much mobility. There is no need to do, you know. You don't need this sprint.
Inabangan yung Abyss Walker kaya ng spear ngayon mula to si Dome. Pero merong magandang ultimate doon. Si Lancy pero hindi pa rin habang Jerks lang ang natamaan ng ultimate ni Kaizen. Blacklist International out-witting Minana. Pero actually, wala pala si Edward. At doon sa likod si Lancy. May damage output dito ng Minana. Kaya go pa rin sila. Lancy, confident si Lancy sa laban na to. Spider-Man with a vision. Meron bang Star Shatter? Tatamaan si Aji. Focus lang muna. Kore lang muna ang i-go. Recalls mula kay Lancy.
Okay, very aggressive talaga si Lancy. Ngayon sa ating laban because of the passive na rin ng Valentina.
Quack, quack.
Yung kanyang
People
primal
are
force,
don't coming.
level 9 and level 7 and level 8. So yung damage niya ay talagang mas tataas. And we have to comment as well yung pa-backup kanina ni Kirk during that moment. So Enchanted Talisman, pwede siyang dumiretso ng lightning truncheon.
The problem is like with Yuzong, and the problem with Yuzong compared to this Lapu is that the cooldown for your ultimate is really long for this Yuzong. If the enemy is able to bait your ult, then it's pretty difficult for you to join in the gank. But for Lapu, within 20 seconds you are again good to go for the next team fight.
They want to capitalize kung ano nga yung nasimulan nila. That's 700 gold lead at hindi bibitawan ng Minana Evos. Another free turtle objective.
They should definitely, you know, give that top lane and instead get the turtle.
Kahit na nagkakaroon ng lead yung Blacklist. Ang nakikita natin ginagawa ng Minana dito.
Oh.
Ay! Bumalik si Oheb, napilitan siya! Oh, okay! Nandoon si Haji para iligtas siya. Tingnan natin, Oheb will survive. Nice placing duet. Habang ginugo
Ube means, you know, ultimate bonded experience. It means the people, the players usually stay near each other, and it really, you know, increases the efficiency of that strategy. And it is played usually by using, you know, two healing kind of heroes. For example, it's actually, you know, while playing in the UB strategy, you try to play the heroes which has a lot of sustainability. For example, playing in the jungle, you may go for tank kind of jungle, and in the support you may go for Estes, Mathilda, Angela, so that you can play the team fight much longer than compared to the opponents. So Faramis usually gives you that second life, and that's how UV strategy works. Ultimate bonded experience. That's called Ube.
Ganda ng mga Astral Echo dito ni Spider-Miles. So for Blacklist
Ultimate bonding experience, not bonded. It's ultimate bonding experience.
sila muna yung split post ngayon at bigyan ng space din si Oheb na makapag-farm para makahabol din doon sa difference in terms of gold.
But for that, you require heroes, you know, who can stay near your perimeter. So that's why to counter the Ube strategy, you need heroes who have splash damage. For example, Terizla, Noveria, or ultimate can be really effective against this Ube strategy. You know, Claude is really good against Ube, and also Atlas, Tigreal, Minotaur. So see how that Faramis is getting bullied. That's because of that, you know, Ube. To counter Ube strategy, you require this. And to counter Ube, you also need to have a kind of Ube, because, you know, you can just burst them down in the late game because they have that tankiness. Therefore, to counter Ube, you also require Ube. So if you want to counter Estes, you should be playing this, what is the name of this hero? Maybe Florin in your team, or maybe another hero, for example, Faramis. And to counter Ube, you may also, you know, so that Terizla did the ultimate a little bit earlier. But still they managed to win it. So, you know, as I told you, this Terizla is going to be a problem for this strategy. As soon as you see that the opponents are doing this Ube strategy, then go for Terizla or maybe Atlas. Anything will work. As expected, as I anticipated, this match, Blacklist is going to have a very hard time. I told you, why the hell did open this, you know, Terizla? I don't know why. They should either ban it. They had the option, but they preferred to ban CC. So, you know, really, you know, I don't know what they were thinking, what their coach was thinking. I thought that they were going to ban this Terizla, but they opened it and they banned CC. There was no need to ban CC. They had to ban either Thamuz, or they needed to ban this, what is the name of this hero? Thamuz or this Terizla. Thamuz is also a really good pick against Faramis. You can't even use your ult when the Terizla is in front of you. 80% is draft, you know, 80% is draft. Because in the top tier games, everyone is a good player. They have already lost the draft, so it's pretty difficult to come back. Again, this Grok pick. I don't know why they picked the Grok. Why Blacklist try to pick. See, that's the problem. Noveria will just do his ult and Terizla will just come. They lost the draft law. They had to ban Terizla, not CC brothers. What are you trying to do, Blacklist?
Spider-Miles, merong burning effect against Blacklist International. And kung titignan natin dito in terms of third push, ay nakakalamang si...
There is a chance of a comeback, but still it's pretty difficult. It will happen only if Minana will commit some kind of mistake in the game.
Another knock of the purple out of Blacklist International's hands. So ngayon, kanina, yung taunt talaga yung taunt na kailangan nilang
And by the way, I'm trying to talk in English and not in Nepali because some of my viewers are from Manipur right now. So they won't be able to understand Nepali. See, that's the problem. That's the problem. One thing the Blacklist did good here was they took the Claude because it is kind of, you know, counter for this strategy, but still they gave the Terizla and that's why they lost this match.
Napaka-intense ng reset ng Minana Evos from the loss from game number 1. Ganito maghabulan sa unang araw ng best of 5 sa playoffs.
I like it. I like what I'm seeing there. I like what I'm seeing. OSX, I like what I'm
seeing. So they lost the draft, brothers. They lost the draft. The greatest mistake they did was by opening that Terizla. And also that Claude was using sprint. I don't know what was Oeg trying to do.
fight na hindi na napapansin. So parang mga kumunoy.
It's pretty difficult to execute this Ube strategy. It's not meant for everyone. The previous blacklist when Oh My Venus was there and Wise was there, they were really good with this kind of strategy. But nowadays there are different heroes that can counter this draft. Therefore, it is pretty difficult. Especially Noveria recently came, and these new heroes with splash damage. And also Terizla is good nowadays. That's why it's difficult. And Thamuz is really good nowadays. That's why it is difficult. And also there is Arlord. In the back days there was not Arlord. Now it is very difficult to play Stis because Arlord can just swipe you guys out of the position. It's really difficult nowadays to play the Ube strategy, and it's not meant for everyone. So let's see the final game. After that, we'll close down the stream. What is the time right now? It's 2:41.
Thank you, casters. Minana Evos takes game number 2, 1-1. Coach Paolo Expert and I, we were talking here. Novaria Valentina, risky yun ngayon sa meta natin, pero gumana para sa Minana.
Yeah, last on pick siya. Actually, hindi ko rin siya in-expect na pipiliin. Kala ko yung Novaria.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what everyone was thinking at the same time na parang, talaga Valentina nung lumabas siya sa second phase. But looking at the picks, paired up with a Fredrin and of course a Terizla, were those the right picks to make a Novaria Valentina work?
Yeah, yung Fredrin Terizla kasi, pag nag-Novaria Valentina sila, kailangan nila ng frontline. Those two heroes gave Minana those two tanky heroes sa frontline.
Got that frontline, and of course, Miles still looking cold. Taking game number 2 is MVP, the Novaria pick up. And I'm starting to sense a pattern with Minana Evos. We're up against a team like Blacklist International na alam natin magaling with the rotations, around the turtle and Lord Dance is really great. Minana Evos, I don't know if you could agree with me here, is that they sort of really want to play for bigger control, map-wide control, something like that. What do you think?
Parang nahalata ko sa kanila, they're more into team fights right now. Parang poke muna, tapos team fight after na mapuproc nila yung Paramis ulti, tapos doon pa lang sila mag-engage pag na-force na nila yung Paramis ulti ng kalaban.
And of course, we all know when it comes to poking down the enemy compositions, it's a Novaria that's really good at that job. 6-0-7 with a KDA, a 93% kill participation for the MVP of the game. Alam naman natin in the early game, Minana Evos got the 3 turtles. Was there something that you remember from their early game rotations na tumatak sa memory mo?
Actually, para sa akin, medyo ahead na yung Blacklist nung una eh. Pero, nung early game, since super teamfight heavy nga yung Minana Evos, and nakukuha na ng Valentina yung Paramis ulti, doon sila lumalamang. Doon sila nakabawi, pinopoke ng Novaria, yung Paramis, and then, of course,
And that makes sense because like with Minana Evos, beautiful entry from Kirk, by the way. I'm glad that na-highlight yung play na to, and this would eventually lead to
Gmail. I have to open the Gmail and I have some work here.
Hammer on the point na pag ganito yung lineup nyo with the Novaria Valentina, dapat sapat yung front line, at least 2. Kasi di ba nakita tayo ng mga lineups dati na jungler lang yung front, yung EXP pang pick-off, which is somewhat a little bit risky, but Minana Evos made it work here. Next question is, are you surprised that it went this fast para sa game number 2?
Yeah, para sa akin, I was quite surprised na ito kabilis yung game. Actually, I thought it was gonna go down more on the later stages of the game.
Now, as we look at the stats, you can see here for Minana Evos, the purple buff control was really important. At one point, nakita na nga natin na binibigay na ng Minana Evos yung purple buff onto that Novaria, and that would just make it a little bit harder for Blacklist to rotate. So, to sum it up in terms of your take here, is it really just with how well Minana Evos played the team fights? So sobrang galing lang ba talaga nila na sa mga team fights around the objectives, doon sila lumamang dito?
It was more like a hit-and-run strategy na poke Novaria, tapos yung parang nabuso nila yung Moscow rin eh. Napakataas na yung DPS ng Moscow pagsabayan yung Paramis at saka Valentina ulti. So that's why they got the upper hand.
And I'm glad na na-mention mo yung mga ultimates dito. And I think that's a new description I like. Hit and run Menana Evos. That kind of play style up against Blacklist International. And nakita naman natin, they go to one area, biglang ikot na ulit. If they can't get a pick here, they're gonna go somewhere else. And then at the same time, personally, I don't know if you agree with me here, I like how Menana Evos played around their ultimates. Parang ang ganda ng pag-layer ng mga
Those started then.
The skill management, they did it really efficiently that game actually.
Very efficient skill management, and the ultis from Menana Evos, 762 GPM for doming, around the average, but as Coach Paolo Expert mentioned in the first series, late game, pag binigyan mo talaga yung Moskov ng chance na makapag-farm, he's gonna deal the damage, 67.5 thousand. Pero surprisingly enough, Lancy as well, malapit lang din in terms of damage. What did you like about Lancy's game in this game number 2?
Hindi siya takot mag-poke kahit may grok sa harap niya. Kasi alam niyang medyo short range yung katapat niya eh. So, bali nag-i-in and out lang siya all the time. Alam niyang kaya niyang bulihin yung grok sa harapan. At saka may alalay rin siya na Novaria for vision. So, kaya nagagawa niya yung trabaho niya na maayos.
I like that you pointed that out. Matapang si Lancy. I mean, your Valentina up against a grok. Tinitipihan mo yung grok.
FNC versus FNC. Onyx PSG started with Fanet, partnered with Fanet. FNC, I mean FNC X Onyx.
If you were the coach,
Who is FNC? I mean FNC is new name for Onyx Philippines or what? Could you explain a little more?
Para sa akin, hindi ko nire-recommend yung
Like Team Liquid bought this Aura and Echo. Is it like that? New rebranding?
Siyempre, pag confident na yung player, TTP yan talaga nila yan para bumawi. Bigay kumpiyansa sa sarili.
And tama naman, nakita naman natin, parang nag-change yung mood, yung galaw ng Menana Evos. You saw it in their body language, more confidence from Menana Evos. Now, going into game number 3, real quickly, what's your recommendation for Blacklist to take the next game?
I think wag lang silang malason sa draft, and I think they should be fine. They just got caught off guard with the Valentina pick, I think.
Alright, wag malason sa draft. As we look at the... Lupit ah. Grabe. Try mo nga ano, try mo ganun, coach, yung ano. Yung hit pa mo. Whoa. Solid. Kita nyo naman yung hit map dito ni Kaysen in the early game. For me, it wasn't a super wow game from Kaysen, but on the side
It map. The brand behind Onyx is Fanatic Esports. I mean,
he did his job.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So
that is esports, but also in India, right? They what the name of that player? What is the name of that player? That PUBG player
is in the meta. So
bought a PUBG team in India. What was his name?
still slipped through the cracks.
I think so.
They're the PUBG organization in India too.
Objective taking kasi super lakas ng Fredrin. So.
That guy, PUBG players in India. Let me check.
Advice for Blacklist International. Ano naman ang
PUBG
advice mo
players
for
in
Menana
India.
Evos to take game number 3?
Any class got is Immortal. Oh yeah, Scout OP. They played in Fanatic Esports, I guess, back in 2020. Yeah, 2020. I remember.
Poison Tigers, lasunin ang Blacklist.
Scout, yes.
Of Coach Paolo Expert for Menana Evos. Let's see if it'll happen. And nakita naman natin.
Yeah. It's an international organization.
With the Valentina's first pick, putting the Novaria into the roam, position that we haven't seen in a while for that hero. Kasi parang dami ng high invade ngayon.
The big esports organization in the world are actually in Dota and this League of Legends and CSGO. This Team Liquid and what is the name? OG, I guess, and all. The prize pool is really huge in those games compared to MLB.
Grab them while you can. Coach Paolo Expert, gusto mo babagay those skins? Pwede naman. Champions Arena, do you want Coach Paolo Expert to give away skins? Well, parang ayaw ng skin na. I'm asking again. Do you want Coach Paolo Expert to give away skins? Sorry, not really. You're gonna have to give away a lot of skins now. Let's toss it over to Mara and Hans for an interview with some special guests.
Are they not starting or what? Still 5 minutes to go.
Here in the arena, kasama natin ang mga kampiyon mula sa MDL RRQ Kaido. Congratulations!
Thank you po.
Grabe, you guys defeated the 2-time tinake away niyo yun.
Oh, RRQ,
How was
RRQ,
your
MDL players.
tagumpay sa tagumpay? How was the entire
As far as I
journey?
know,
Kayo,
organized sports are
champions na kayo.
GG, C9, Liquid,
Ano po, masaya po, pero at the same time,
Cloud9. Yeah, Cloud9, Team Liquid, yeah, Team Spirit. Yeah, Cloud9 is famous, you know. They are in the CSGO scenario. What was the name of that guy? He shifted from CSGO to this PUBG afterwards. He's a really, he's one of the best CSGO players in the world.
Great job,
Top
guys.
CSGO players are
Siyempre, yung coach nyo
top
can do
CSGO players.
everything.
Kakagaling niya pa lang sa
Kakagaling lang dun. Analyst, coach, lahat na.
No, it's not simple. What was the name of?
ask you the same thing kasi first time magkaroon ng
Not simple. Another one.
or ma-break yung streak na yon. Pero first time ding magkaroon
He and
ng global
that
ban system.
Dr. Disrespect used to, you know, collaborate a lot.
Pero ba, umabot ng Game 5 yung series na yon. How did you guys strategize towards that? Paano nyo ba ina-approach yung every game, lalo na umabot ng Game 5 all the way to the end?
yung sa may global ban po, nung nilabas pa lang po siya ng MDL, ang unang adjustment po ginawa po talaga namin is dinabihan po namin yung hero pool namin. Kasi alam namin na
Shroud. I mean Shroud, yes. Shroud. His name is Shroud.
yung strategies po yung nilalabas. Tapos, yun lang po, dinabihan
Oh, what is this Coach? Oh, Coach Pau. What is Coach Pau doing here? In RRQ Kaito.
Impressive. You guys were so
He is Coach
impressive.
Pau.
But you know,
That guy in the white
impressive first.
jacket. His name is Coach Pau.
Grabe ka. Alam niyo ba, ito, ano ka, all-star XP laner of the season and regular season MVP?
Yes po.
How was it for you? How happy are you? At gaano ka-importante kasi you topped it all off with a championship.
Una-una po, sobrang saya ko kasi hindi ko akalain na makukuha ko yung All-Star MVP and yung regular season MVP. Hindi ko po makukuha yun dahil sa coach ko, sa mga kampi ko at sa mga sumusuport ng fans.
Impressive and humble. Pero syempre may tanong tayo dito kasi kung sino mananalo dito sa ating MPL pupunta ng MSC. Ano yung tanong natin dito?
Alright, the question is, para sa inyo, sino ba yung dalawang teams na sa tingin nyo or gusto nyong mag-represent sa MSC para sa Pilipinas?
Wala explanation. Name lang. Sino?
Blacklist, syempre.
Blacklist. Ikaw.
Dalawang teams?
Sige, dalawang teams, coach.
Para sa akin, Bren at saka RSG.
Bren RSG. Alright.
Para sa'yo, sino naman?
Ako para sa akin, Bren saka RSG.
Bren RSG, kumopya kay coach. Siyempre, idol si coach eh. Sa'yo.
lahat naman deserving, pero papiliin ako Blacklist tsaka Bren.
Blacklist or Bren? Okay. And for you?
Blacklist, Bren.
Blacklist and Bren as well. You know what? One day you will also have an opportunity to represent the country in the MSC. Keep on working hard, champions. And for now, we're gonna go to game number 3. Casters, pasok.
Maraming salamat, Hans and Mara. At that is the MPL Philippines Season 3 champions, RRQ Kaito. Yun, nagulat ako ha.
I want this, you know.
That was Chano Gibbs, right?
Yung
Si Ferds.
Si Bert, si Jano Gibbs ba yun?
Yung shoutouts.
Kalain mo kumakanta habang nag-RG sila.
Grabe.
Yung shoutouts to the MDL teams, of course, to RQ Kaito. Congratulations for bagging the championship. And I like the,
I like it.
the respeto. Yun, I like it.
You like the respect.
Yung respeto ng mga MPL teams, lalong-lalo na din sa MPL teams, di ba? Parang lumayo ka dito para manood. And yun nga another championship season ditong playoffs. And unang game pa lang to ha. 1-1 agad.
Dalawang, unang match.
Unang match pa lang. Kalman pa lang
Oo,
kasi.
akala ko unang game, tas 1-1.
Dahil sa lahat na nag-adjust sa North, Mid, and South bilang pasasalamat sa patuloy ninyong support sa MPL Philippines, so mimigay kami ng redeemable
The need for World Sports Games. Yes, sir. I guess so. I hope so. Because we require, you know, C9 in actually Cloud9 and all these organizations sponsoring the different teams.
Mag-ready lang kayo.
Like it's happening right now, and it's slowly happening.
Feeling ko nag-ready din
And
yung mga
it will definitely happen in the future days.
Gusto ko lang balikan. At the very beginning of
But
this podcast,
where are you from, Prime?
on how,
Masama.
Spider
From
Miles
India or
was
from
impressed
Nepal?
The last 2 weeks of Menana Evos. Ang pinakatanong, may init pa ba? Pwes, that was the Novaria. From the fighting healers, ito yung naging adjustment ni Spider Miles.
At yun nga yung question in mind ng mga tao, parang naapektuhan ba? Kumbaga, ang magiging argument mo dito is since hindi siya yung naging naging player nila for the last few matches, eh yung momentum niya ba ay nawala? And dito natin nasagot ay hindi, meron pa din. And it seems like siguro kung normies ka, kagaya ko, di ba? Kagaya ko.
Ay, normies ka ba?
Oo, normies lang ako.
Hindi, nandiyan kasi sila Toriyama.
Inaamin ko yun.
Baka normies ka naman.
Kita lahat ni Tori dito.
Kaya kailangan maging honest.
Honest lang ako. Ang gusto ko lang sabihin is, siguro ang sasabihin mo, ang pwede mong unang isipin ay nagtago ng strategy to, tinago yung mga strat. Kaya naman,
ayan na.
nagulat tayo na may mga ganun pala siyang mga hero.
Okay, the drafting phase, it started. Wait a second, I was using this. So, they opened this thing. So, they got the Harith. So, they will definitely get the Fredrin and they will definitely get the Fredrin.
Tsaka parang ang ano dito is, na-foresee din nila Coach Johnson and even for Coach Imba DJ na magkakabigayan sila. So sabi nila, hindi natin yung Harith, kuhanin natin yung Fredrin and Novaya.
They will try to get what? They will try to get the Florin maybe, or maybe anything. They can go for, you know, a good XP lane and something that can counter the Harith. What can counter the Harith? They can go for cheap as well. They can go for, you know, they can go for cheap or maybe Louis or maybe, you know, anything else. They will go for Carmilla as well. They will going for Vexana. Okay, then what they will go for? They will go for Dragon. They are going for Moscow.
Not sure if my memory serves me right. It was around kasi nanonood yung bahasa sa atin. If it's week 6 or week 7.
Week 7 ay nakakita natin to. The Carmilla is great pagdating doon sa Harith na matchup kasi ay Harith na combo kasi gusto mo kapag may Harith ka, meron kayong one vicinity team.
What they will ban? They will ban this Dragon.
Sa loob yun nun. So, if you are Blacklist International, kailangan ready ka dito sa mga possible pick-up heroes ng Minana. Kasi kapag mayari yung kalaban, gusto mo meron kang mga Cho, Kaja, yung kumbaga pang hold.
Oo, yung parang instantly pwede ka agad makasecure ng kill.
Oo, kailangan ulihin mo yung Harith.
What kind of draft are they trying to do, huh?
Zaman force eh. So, tama
So what they will ban?
Hindi pa natin alam mid ba to o kukuha pa si Spider Miles yung mga type ng hero na pang
They need to ban something like cheap. Okay, they were banning Diggy. So they will go for Minotaur, that means. So this, I guess this, you know, this, what is the name of this, you know? So they went for Tedisla, okay. So what they are trying to do is actually this, Carmilla is in the jungle, I guess.
Drafting pattern para side ng Minana Evos. Ang pangliko na lang is kung ano yung hero talaga for Spider Miles. Pero marireveal na kasi kung ano yung gold lane. Ay, hindi, gold lane na pala yung...
This Carmilla is in the jungle, so they went for the Benedetta. So what they need is a good, a really, really good, you know, maybe Florin, they should go for Florin.
So this is just the KDA na pwede natin i-combine. Sabi nyo nga, there's disco
support.
They
can even go for this Raphael also as well. They can go for Florin. They can go for Estes. Okay, they went for Kaza. Since Kaza can, you know, use counter for this Harith. So they went for Kaza. Are they going for Franco? Will they go for Franco? No, I don't guess so. Or will they go for Franco? Or they go for, will they go for Kufra? Or Kufra or Akai?
Hard tank gaming sila dito.
At wala na rin nga yung Diggy, so this is an open way to answer this with the Kaja.
Kufra or Franco? Huh?
Binalik ang
They went for Florin, okay.
Ito yung mga sinasabi natin na since nagdagdag din ng hero pool ngayon si Spider Miles, very unpredictable. Kasi dati po na-open si Florin, kinukuha na agad.
So
pero dahil nagbigay or meron tayong information na nag-iibang heroes siya, pwede na siyang makuha sa last part.
It's the flexibility and the beauty in the draft of Minana Evos na talagang nilaro nila perfectly on how to play that Novaria. So Lancy ngayon ang gagamit.
Damage.
And we're looking at the lineup rating.
Okay.
konti ang kalamangan, but the support utility, ito yung gusto ng Minana Evos.
Fighting healers talaga, pero early to mid the game potential, it's on the side of Blacklist International. Kailangan mauna dito ang Minana Evos. Kaya din siguro, Fred, rin yung kanilang pinrioritize dun sa jungle. Kasi kailangan nilang pantayin yung early to mid ng Blacklist.
Okay, so they have got the Arid, they have got the Carmilla, they have got this one, and I would say the game changer can be Harit and this Kaja, definitely. And on the other side, the game changer can be, you know, this Noveria, and this Terizla can be a really game changer here, right here in this draft. Let's see. The draft is kind of balanced in at this time. Because Edward, the only person Edward can catch right now is this. Either in the early game he can catch this Florin definitely, and in the late game it's pretty difficult to catch the Florin, and the only person he can catch is this Moskov and no one else. But definitely the, you know, Moskov is gonna have a hard time against Harit in the lane.
Lagi na pumupunta sa other lanes para mas mabigyan ng edge. Pero ang pinakamaganda is focus on the XP lane for them para maiwas. Kasi yung Kaja pag umikot sa Moskov, medyo mahihirapan ang Moskov. Tagilid ang Moskov dyan, abangan lang yung Abyss Walker, tapos hila ka boy.
At ang daming force out sa team fight. So ang tanong na lang, how will the microplay end? Or how will the microplay start? Dahil unang objective, or ang turtle, lalabas na rin in 15 seconds. Pero look at this, yung pressure sa EXP lane.
So, in the first, you know, in the first turtle fight, there is a high probability that you know, the Minana Evos, the Terizla is gonna get a good set, and they're gonna win this team fight. Probably, if he doesn't waste his ultimate and they don't, you know, mess up in the lane itself. So 10 seconds remaining. So, but the Terizla needs to get a really good set against, you know, this Carmilla and Vexana. Plus, you also have the sustain coming from this Florin.
Yun yung sinasabi natin kanina na as much as possible, kailangan iiwas ng Minana yung teamfight.
Ay, naku po!
Oh, they're not going for the turtle. Why? Why so? Why did they do that?
Kailangan mong iwasan, and how he was disciplined to hold the dash. Ito lang yung pinaka-importanting skill kay Mosobe. When will you commit that for escape, or pwede rin gawin an advantage na nag-assist play. Pero wait lang, ultimate ginamit sa gitna.
Edward will get the kill. Kill ngayon. Okay, Bubbles coming out from Spider Miles. Pero damage output na meron si Sintui. Remember, meron ding solo stun si Sintui. Great combo para doon kay Edward. Plus the Petrify. So aggressive ang Blacklist ngayon.
You know, I would say 5% is also courage in this game. You should not fear. You need to have that confidence. That if I want to commit, then I will commit and I will win this game.
It's a good start na agad for them. 500 plus goal lead para sa kanya. So ang ginagawa ni Oheb so far is more on chop suey build kahit nung game number 1 na yung ginawa niya kasi crucial for him yung mga passive ng items na kailangan. So meron siyang konting spell bump. Ayun na, binuon na niya.
Binuon na yung Starlium.
May cooldown reduction. So na-notice nito si Oheb, ni-utilize niya ng outer plating gold ng gold lane, at habang na-pressure din doon si Gong, may madami din na minion waves na na-push on that turret na makakuha agad ng item si Oheb. So the priority of Blacklist International now is to activate the damage din dahil napakadelikado din talaga ng Harith, especially now.
May combo sila eh. Sila naman ngayon yung pick-off. Unlike mga previous games, Blacklist ang magsa-start ng laban dito. Napakadami nilang initiating tools. May Latigo, may Rosas. Ayan na!
May hila!
Haji with a flicker Latigo!
Why they are hesitating to, you know, go for the team fight? Maybe they are afraid that they won't be able to get this.
now has the Enchanted Talisman sitting at 1-0-2 for that Vexana.
And they're going back now sa gold lane. Back to the pressure of this for this Mosso for kay Domeng dahil nga gusto nga makapush nga kagad ng Black International. Going back to your thought there, Manginas, for that kind of team fights, na-pick up kaagad dun si Lancy. And yung vision, nagkulang kaagad din nila na Ibs kung paano nila makakounter yung backline. Pero meanwhile sa taas, tatlo ang pwede mag-pressure kay Agent Zero.
Ilalaban namin na to. Sabi nila, game na lang natin. I-exchange natin yung XP lane.
He's dead in the top.
Then again, the push is here para kay Oheb. So, ang call na lang na Minana doon, exchange tayo. But the problem is, hindi nila nabasag yung top lane na depensahan ni Yue. Great defense mula kay Yue doon.
That is the wonders of the Eternal Guard, Chantel.
Hindi nakapag-trade. So, ano dito, fluid yung comms ng Blacklist International.
So what is the, okay, they have a very good gold lead. They already have about 2k gold lead.
Nila i-continue yung kanilang split push na ginagawa. Hindi din tinantanan ni Kirk yung bandang top lane. And kita natin,
But in the late game, let's see what happens.
Blacklist International now for Kaizen, road to anting, pwede siya mag-anting keras actually, or para lang pang front dito.
Kaso magic din kasi yung Harit eh. Tsaka yung Kaja, so parang malilito ka dito, no? Kung ikaw si Kaizen. Malilito ka ba?
Kung ano yung build mo.
Mag-armor ba
Check
ako?
natin.
O magic resist ba ako? Parang magic resist.
Oo.
Chapsuy gaming nga siya, oh.
May Molten Essos din siya eh. So may damage na kailangan din i-counter from Edward. So, mix of everything. Dahil hindi sila pwede mag-capitalize on just one item right now.
Probably siguro unahin niya Athena Shield kasi mag-burst na rin yung damage later. Pwede rin siya mag-Radiant Armor pala.
Oo, parang
yun yung safest choice para dito kay ano.
Oh, may latigo na naman ha. Online ang latigo. Kapag may Jeko, may latigo.
Dito lang kayo makakita ng manok na tinatali. Tumatali.
Haji.
Baliktad na ngayon. Oh,
okay. Teka lang. Walang nadadapa. Si Chantel yon kung narinig nyo. Okay ka lang ba, Chantel?
Dalaglag.
Sobrang taas kasi ng heals mo eh.
Grabe yung latigo.
Umabot din siya.
Grabe, natakot sila sa latigo.
So they're, a little bit afraid of this Kaja that he may initiate. That's why he's not playing.
Pero sa baba, ito, Moskov. Again, Domeng versus Edward.
Ay, igugo nila to.
Pressure ata.
Igugo na lang to. Si Edward ang buburuan dito ng side ng Minana. Sabi nila yung apat nasa taas. Pumatay na exchange. Florin with the heal. Bubble in. Doming with the kill.
Pero dahil dyan makakasira ng Torre naman ang Blacklist International dun sa may banta. Pero pwedeng pantayin ha. Okay, aagawan na lang dito ng Minana Evos yung side ng Blacklist dun sa may orange buff. Pero parang walang reaction ngayon para sa Blacklist na sige, hayaan nyo na kasi
Trading as well ang ginagawa din pagbawi din ng Blacklist International. Hindi nila kasi kailangan nila i-pull off because Haji on most of the front lines, once may ma-pick off siya dito, yun yung kailangan nila i-sustain. This is the commitment of this lineup. Either ma-force yung heal or ma-force yung front. So, looking at this, so we're looking at Domeng and as well as Fortin. So, yung damage na pwede manggaling talaga dito. Kasi Domeng lang talaga, wala nang iba. So, kailangan nila on all costs.
Si Lancy medyo mapipil na rin. Oh, from afar. What a prediction.
Oh, wow, what a shot.
Ang tending predict. Pwede pala yun. Kirk with a prediction.
Grabe yung palitan dito.
This Moscow is changing the game.
Pero dito natin nakikita ngayon na very well calculated para dito kay Lancy yung kanyang Star Shatter.
In the late game, it's gonna be difficult for this, for the Blacklist. I guess Blacklist will be losing because if you are not able to catch this Florin, even though you will catch someone, then she will definitely heal. You can't catch this, Novaria. You can't catch this Florin. You can't catch Moscow. The only person you can catch is this. Catch is either Terisla or maybe this Fredrin. And even though you will catch here, she will use her ult. But until and unless they will commit a mistake, that's the breaking point here. That's the bottleneck. The only thing they should not be doing is making a mistake.
Lord time, Haji.
Respect nila kasi yung threat ng Divine Judgment kay Haji. So yung only damage output, teka lang, penalty zone from Kirk.
Una ni Kirk, sabi niya hindi ako magpapalating ko sa'yo. Tikman mo ang aking martilyo. Kay Zen nandito na din, marireset na yung Lord. 9k on the Lord.
reset.
Look at the top lane. Basagan Tore ngayon. Okay, setups coming in. Bloom
Aha.
pero hindi magiging enough ang heal sa na-deal na damage. Sensui will take the Lord. Pero Tore lang. Bugak Gaming mula kay Doming. Hahabulin siya
Ako,
ngayon.
Sensui umahabol na rin. Pwede ma-corner.
Lalaban na lang si Doming dito. Nandito Sensui. Binato ng flowers. Binigyan ng flowers. Inistan. Doming Colado. Makakapitas si
Pinamahiglo pa! Pinamahiglo pa!
Doming
Oh my god, that was really good.
Abyss Walker out. It's not gonna be enough.
Grabe naman talaga. Ay!
Late game is Evos. Yeah, kind of.
Mula QC hanggang Las Piñas.
But let's see. Lord is coming.
North to south.
From east to west.
And they don't have their MM to defend.
Pero that's a buy time. Okay?
May surpresa, Tori, ah.
Napakaganda buy time dito dahil wala si Doming. Wala na naging suporta para sa Minana. Kaya double ba ang call dito? Dahil sin ng konti para kay Kaizen. Kaizen ang mumula ngayon. Basagan tower. This is just a Lord na mauuna. Unang Lord pa lang to na makukuha ng Blacklist International. Papasok pa si Doming. Wala nang mangyayari.
Yeah, the Florin is going to be a game changer in this match.
But napaka-crucial na mga nangyaring play na yon.
Definitely. But if you are not able to catch this Moskov, then he's going to use problem for Blacklist International. Plus, this Tedisla is going to get a really good set because of this Novaria.
It's a good buy time para dito kay Domeng and doon nakita din yung threat na pwedeng ibigay for Minana Evos dahil na rin pwede siyang mag-poke na lang Blacklist International. It's a good thing na ang talagang sinesecure nila yung mga lanes. Kasi if not, baka hindi nila nasira yung top lane, even yung top lane dito ng Minana Evos. So we also have to comment napakaganda ng pagkakagamit ni Sensui sa kanyang Curse of Blood. Hindi masyado napapansin pero grabe yung
Look at that attack speed coming from Moskov. It's insane, bro. Where are you from, Kasubi?
Blacklist International with a 65% live win rate. So we're gonna break down the gold medal again.
What is your IGN name? You are from RT. Are you from RT?
Yun yung mga maliliit na errors na kailangan din nilang agapan against Blacklist International, especially now na yung gold nagiging favor na rin natin ng
5.1k. So ngayon for Minana Evos, probably magandang gawin nila dito is unahan na talaga nila si Haji. Si Haji din kasi dito yung nagiging threat for them. Anytime pwedeng humila. Take note na meron tong flicker para sa kanila.
Saka yung Curse of Blood, tama ka Chantel, na kaya ko lang na-realize, hindi pala makakapag-ghost walk yung si Lancy. Kapag tumama yung tali effects nung Carmilla. This is the Carmilla na praktisado ng Blacklist International.
Completely mastered the perfect counter for this Novaria again. Dinedeny nila lahat ng vision. Ang even
I don't know why they are so,
nilapag nga dito yung ultimate. Nilapag nga dito, kumukuha ng vision, pero may
afraid to initiate the match. Yeah, that's the way you should fight. That's the way. That's the way. Or commit fully, bro. You're gonna win.
Damage is real. 2 heroes down para sa Minana. At mukhang sabay-sabay ang mga agents na makikita ang Blacklist na makakakuha ng libreng Lord.
Isa na namang push ang gagawin ng Blacklist International. The defense, the damage, the hold. Completely getting Doming and Kurt off guard.
Grabe nakuha, nabuhay din pa si Edward during that time.
Yes.
Naanohan siya dito, natamaan siya nung skill ni akala natin kung hindi makakaskill ng kill, pero with an eye for an eye, nabuhay pa rin. We really have to comment as well kung paano gamitin dito ni Yue yung Eternal Guard para nagiging counter doon sa mga pumapasok na players ng Blacklist International. So for Minana Evos in terms of clearing na minion wave, medyo mahirap para sa kanila. Dahil ang pagkukuhanan nila dito ng damage per second, it's just gonna be sa Moskov.
Okay, tingnan natin ngayon dahil wala na yung...
Namaskar, Coach Pick. Hello, sir. What's up?
Pero yun nga, masakit yung Moskov.
Nah, they're going to come back, bro. They're going to come back. I don't know. My God feeling on this, and they're going to come back in this match. Shush! Come back! My God feeling, it's saying so, bro. They are trying to force everything. Why they are trying to force? Padre.
Kaizen ang bagong cross ng bayan with a crucial pick off.
Oheb and Sensui Oheb and Sensui, Ate Chantel.
Oh, kailangan na dito ng side ng Minana Evos na i-capitalize na yung dalawang players na yun ang napatay nila. So we have to commend yung pagpasok ni Kurt during that time. Dito yung ni Spider.
They have Florin in the late game. It's really difficult to play against Florin. I mean,
Eruption talaga ni Kaizen is really on point.
Sobrang on point.
he's dead.
Nasakit yung damage ni Domeng. Minana Evos slowly but surely coming back.
Let's see. There is still 76 seconds to go for the third. I mean, the Lord fight.
Ang gold deficit. Yung spear hindi mo tatama, pero that is just the complete quick turnaround ng Minana Evos. 15 minutes in. Yung damage pinabreak natin yung gold. Pero ngayon yung items, ate. Ngayon.
By the way, ate tuloy, kapatid. Ang ano dito is meron ng Oracle and even si Halberd, si Moskov, si Dominic. So, more on suspect talaga, more on problem.
The team that wins this Lord fight is gonna probably win this match. But they have Noveria, so they will send the Noveria to do the passive push after maybe 5 seconds. So they're going for the passive push in the bottom lane. So they will probably send Noveria to check the bush.
Ang masasabi ko dito, yung Minana, meron talaga silang meron silang puso ng hukbo. Remember, kanina pinag-uusapan natin si Lancy na hindi siya bumibigay, no? Parang nagiging initiator siya ng team na hindi laban to. Pero ngayon nakita naman natin si Kaizen na who would have known na pwede pa.
It's not going to over, but the team that gets the Lord will definitely win this match. The thing is, they should not allow the another team to do the passive push. For example, the lane is being passively pushed by this Blacklist International, so Edward will go for it. So that's the lane pressure right there. Kaza is right there. Okay. Array, why so much overextending? They had the lane to manage. Nearly.
By the way, good call para dito kay Yue during that time kasi
but still it is not over. They will be able to defend it. They should have sent Noveria to clear the lane.
Para dito kay US. So kailangan talaga as much as possible yung mga skills ay perfect ang pagkakalagay. Makakita tayo ng Rose Gold Meteor balik kay Domeng para din sa ating laban kasi again, yung lineup dito na Blacklist International is really more on the magic damage. Magiging sapat pa to para depensahan yung another Lord na nagmamarcha dito sa ating laban.
Ito nga ang tanong, madidepensan pa ng Minana Evos. Crucial nga itong
Very
depensa. Baka nalapagan lahat, pero may follow-up pa ngayon si Domeng.
Crucial defense para sa side ng Minana. Okay, nagamit na rin yung first blood, pero ang ganda ng Zaman Force, ang ganda rin ng heal na meron dito.
Ooh.
Yun yung nagiging dilemma ngayon ng side ng Minana as a Yue, 2-0-8. Picking off Kirk, si Yue pala.
Okay, the Lord is over, so the game is not ending right now.
Ultimate tatlo kaagad, nag-ripple yung damage and magic damage with the Zaman Force. The layering of the crowd control, the damage ng meron ng harit na to, ang kailangan bantayan din ng Minana Evos. Winter Transition, present na rin for Kaizen. Kailangan mag-defense and hold.
Medyo masakit si Doming dito. Napagamit na tayo ng Zaman Force. Final blow para kay Edward ngayon. Walang Lord, pero actually merong mini-Lord. Winter Transition.
The game is over, I guess. No minion. Minion coming from the bot lane. Okay. Okay, no minion. The game is over. GG. Actually, they, were not able to manage the lane properly. That's why they lost. Okay.
Adjustment, pagbawi, at
Thank you guys for joining, and it was really fun to stream for about 2 hours just, watching this match. And see you guys in the next video. Thank you.